Hello. Well, today I got up, got a little bit motivated, and thought I'd get ahead of the buck. Try to get caught up. Got my vehicle, and as soon as I got out of the driveway, the clutch stopped working because there's a mechanism in the clutch. It's called a slave cylinder, and it connects to the master cylinder. Anyhow, it's only about 15 years old, and it's wore out. Uh, That's not really a long time if you look at the old cars in the 70s that didn't get exposed to salt or didn't get exposed to the composition they put on the roads to eat the cars up, therefore creating consumers. First off, they you have to know they build this stuff to make us have to keep rebuying it. It's not, oh well, the screen, that's the best we can do, it broke. No, they build the things to fall apart. A car is not allowed to be a good machine. And then they'll build a good one, but then they'll make the metal be deficient and rust. And the government is shunning their responsibilities to do marketing. Because, okay, if they can enforce patent laws, they ought to be able to enforce quality. No more selling all of us out to the lowest bidder. I've already went through this on the phone time and time again today because I'm mad. Because I've noted my whole life. You can look back and see exactly where it started. At the end of World War II or before, I don't know. It's like they're playing a game. You can feel them playing a game. But they're not going to give us intellectual technology without sitting there and rotting our bodies away in their schools. They're not going to give us access to information and tools that will keep me from having to spend hours and hours wallowing on the ground trying to get my vehicle back together and running. Or the 3 hours I walked around town and went to a bank and asked the bank, hey, I got the property free and clear. I need a loan on that property. That property is worth plenty of money. Oh, but you've only turned in $10,000 for the last 3 years in earnings. Well, yeah, as a direct result of lack of infrastructure for single parents, lack of the decline of '08. You guys have fixed it to where even everything that we strive to save up ain't worth shit unless we sit out here and do your monkey work by the hour and generate revenue for you every year. We're enslaved to the tax systems, which today I got on the phone, and he kept pandering me about it. I'm 2 years behind. 1 year's that's damn basic. It's a bunch of garbage. All right. It's absolutely a bunch of shit. I'm glad I'm making this video because here in a second I'm going to make another video and another video and another video because it's all evident. We're being coerced by the government officials and all the media and everything to take the American wealth and redistribute it from one end of the country to the other end of the world. And they're getting ready to come down on us, I reckon, because they don't like our Second Amendment. They might turn our soldiers in on us because they just now allowed the Mexican or anybody who's a foreign person enlisted our military so they can use them in the United States of America on us. Look into the future or look at the whole. They don't like our Second Amendment. They like to be able to have to bomb people and hurt them around here and there and build fences. Oh, look, they're in the middle of the fences. Don't they know that's a war zone? Shoot them! We shouldn't ever go over there. If they can't police themselves, send a daggone package. And no, you shouldn't send a package unless you're going to send a whole package. And then we should occupy it, not go, oh, we're liberating. Bullshit. We're over there doing their damn dirty work. We're being manipulated since World War II. Did we even win that war, or did just enough people die? Well, I guess you all daggum don't know. Don't believe anything. Assume none of that happened. Now, looking forward. Well, we got the Bill of Rights, and that's the only thing keeping us even breathing in this country right now. I swear it is. If half of us or all of us don't have a gun, we'd be damn just up for the daggum. But, you know, they can do all kinds of stuff. Put it in the pharmaceuticals. They got all that. And what do you think? Our academics are worth it? I don't know. These college kids. Well, at least they're getting more exercise these days. Well, yeah, we got to get them exercise and moved up so we can jettison them into space. And people come back from space the other day, had to sit in a chair. They couldn't walk. I might go up for a ride if I can get up there without heating up the place. If I can get up to the daggum out of the atmosphere and ride around in space and then come back down, yeah. But if I got to sit up there till my body deteriorates, kind of like sitting with a youngin' for years and years, women, you kind of good at it, I guess. I don't know. I can definitely see it's not a healthy thing. Anyhow, we're being coerced, and we need to fix and realign the tax system and the insurance system and the patent law so we have competition back in the final product. Nobody wants. I bought a pair of Nikes, and they didn't even stay glued together for 3 months of sitting in the closet. I wore them a little bit, but mainly they sat in the closet because I bought them at the end of the summer. Okay? But they didn't even stay together. So you can buy the best manufacturer in the country, and they're going to allow some part on there to be flawed. Key switches on General Motors, that's a flaw. Everything about these vehicles, they vibrate apart. They can't take potholes. Well, we'll just leave some potholes out there. That you made a good car. That car's too good. Let's let the roads deteriorate them a little bit. Don't believe that happens? Yeah, it happens. This road out here, I've been here for 5 years, and I've gone through, I don't know how many different vehicles, pretty decent ones, from Volvos to Toyota Tacomas, where all of them suffered damage. The Toyota Tacoma cracked the frame. They replaced it, but they scarred up the rest of it, and I sold it. It's a bunch of shit. We're being coerced. We just I do not want to waller under my fucking ride like a fucking redneck dumbass. It's bullshit. Where's my prepaid motherfucking cars? I know what. You took my house to build a highway that isn't even fit to drive on. You can go down the highway that you built over top of my home where I was raised, and parts of tar fly up and hit you on the windshield. Long strands of it. They got paid to be imperfect like that. They benefit from being imperfect like that. And when there's a market that they're imperfect like that, and they can coerce the market through negligence, we got to eliminate those monopolies like Maymeadz here in Boone. They're based out of Tennessee. They come over here and put this crap on the road. You go over to Tennessee, oh God. Woo, we're on a big road now. Now, one safe flat trade and transit insurance tax would eliminate half the cohorts. If we can eliminate patent laws that, not just the creator should have a patent. A creator should have learned and have a patent for his product as long as he wants to be the sole producer. But other than that, you know, I mean, I guess I want to see some quality. I don't want to spend $40,000 to $50,000 on a car when land ain't even worth $40,000 or $50,000 and it ain't going nowhere. Well, what's that tell you? Well, first off, the land ain't worth nothing according to the ways and scales. Well, let me tell you something. That land is some of the best preserved land in this area. And that's what they don't like to have. They don't like to have people that have learned to nest and not have to have hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. Look at this fucking insurance scam. The idea of freedom is to eliminate the burden of day-to-day life. Well, just because we've been broke up. When I was a kid, there was farms all the way around this community, and further back there were more farms. And they're not even, there's very few of them left. I don't know, but I don't see it benefiting us to be regulated to the point and coerced to the point that half the country and half the world is hungry while the other half is happy and jet set. There's a lot better ways to do it. All we need is civil order like police, good, comprehensible, respectable law that all aspects of law it ain't worth a shit because you burden the officers with bullshit ordinances that have nothing. If I don't go out here and if my turd don't float down to the neighbor's house and smell up his place, I'm not hurting nobody. But if I run my shit pipe out into the creek and it floats down the neighbor's house, that's hurting somebody. Other than that, I should be left alone. I don't know why you keep running people around over there in the Middle East and just keeping them disoriented and blowing shit up and not giving them the proper utilities to defend themselves like the Second Amendment and the Bill of Rights. We shouldn't do any trade or anything or any policing, anything, if they ain't going to adopt the Bill of Rights and give their citizens proper utilities to defend themselves. Okay? The Bill of Rights are what keep us safe and free in the United States of America. It really is. Because all in all, when Red Dawn comes, it'd have to be our soldiers to